Making a mess. Oh, making a mess. Making a mess. Hey, family. Hey, family. Hey, family. Hey, family. Oh, boy. What's up, y'all? Erica, what it do, boo? See, I get happy when I get on here with y'all. I'm not even supposed to be on here right now, but I said I'm gonna get on here. Hey, Jazzy J, what's up, baby? What's up, Lynn Robinson? How y'all doing? What's up, family? I wasn't even gonna get on here because I'm still working, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna just, y'all gonna work with me. How about that? We gonna work together. We gonna work together. What's up, Treat and Boo? What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? I look forward to seeing you this holiday, girly. What's up, boo? Your last live stream had me in stitches, girl. Oh my God, I was hollering. I had just got off of work and I was laying around and I said, let me turn on FIFO and them. What's up, Lori? In Canada, what's going on, baby? Y'all just making me a little bit of pumpkin spice coffee. And I want to talk to y'all for a little bit because I miss y'all. Let me grab my work phone because, like I said, I'm working. Y'all working with me, so we going to do this together. I just got finished yesterday doing the front of my house. And I was happy about that. And what else I've been doing, y'all? Traveling. I'm about to go away again for my birthday. And guess who's going on a cruise with me this time, y'all? Mama Nista. So last night I had to get everything together. Like the wheelchair assistance. Hey, let me see. Raining Rodriguez. What's up, baby? Oh, is that the nice pumpkin that I was looking at yesterday? Oh, yeah, girl, yeah. What's up, Sue? The Suman receipts. How are you, sweetie? I'm searching for a mature woman like you to get in a serious relationship, and you are so pretty. Oh, I'm taking those, sweetie. I'm taken by the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Moderators, please be on standby. How are you feeling today? I'm doing good, Rebecca. You getting ready for your cruise, Jazzy? Jazzy, I saw you in that slot tournament, girl. I saw you in that slot tournament. I was in here. I was like, yeah. What's up, Adriana? Oh, I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much. Oh, my goodness. When y'all come on here, my family come on here, I'll be like, you know what? I wonder if they thinking about me. I do say that to myself. I'll be like, I wonder if they thinking about me because I'm thinking about them. I can't be in here long, but I'm here for a little. Okay, Adriana, it's cool. Fafa, what's up, baby? What's going on? Can't, let me see here. Oh, snap, you got enough. I got so many offers. I took a massive poo earlier. I did take a massive poo earlier, too. It was amazing. Yeah, I always have offers. So this one, though, this one's not a really big offer, but it's an offer that I'm going to use. Yes, I'm going to use it. So Mama Nista is going this time. We're going on love the laptop case. That's my favorite. Erica, you notice everything. Yeah, that's my work laptop, and this is my MacBook. The MacBook my kids had got me for, what was it for, y'all? Was it Mother's Day? Was it Mother's Day? My kids got me this. I think it was Mother's Day. But the purple one, my work one, and this is my personal one. You know, you just make people feel better. Aww. I'm glad. Lori, when I get on here, y'all make me feel better too. I mean, y'all really do. Look, y'all know me with the books. This is my work notebook that I keep all my manager stuff in to match my work. Look, Ange be talking about me all the time. She said I always like the floral colors, but this is the match this one. And then for my personal notebook, that matches this one. Yeah, I'm crazy. Y'all know me. Y'all know the Nista. But so we're going to, you know, I love Bahamas. So we're going to Bahamas because Mama's never been to Bahamas, so that's good. So we're going to Bahamas. We're going to a private island called Keys or something like that. Um, it's like a private resort that Carnival owns, and then we're going to back to the one in Grand Turk. Hey, what's up, GMA Joan? What's going on, baby? Fafo, thank you, Fafo. This one actually helps me out a lot because it has all the stuff in it that I need for work. And it's like calendars and notepads, and then it gives me like little inspirational sayings. So as y'all see, I use my stuff now. I use it. It's just not to look cute. I use it. Yeah, so I had to get the wheelchair assistance together. It's a little different when you're traveling with seniors that are, you know, handicapped or have disabilities, because she's not handicapped, but she has disabilities. So if you're ever going and you know that you need special accommodations, make sure you do it ahead of time. Do not wait to the last minute. Put in for those special accommodations. When you buy your flight tickets, make sure that you ask for wheelchair assistance so they can meet you. Yeah, it does keep me on schedule. So, and then I got 2 phones too. Oh, look, I'm a mess. So make sure you get the wheelchair assistance where they meet you at the curb. As soon as you get out your car, the wheelchair and the assistant is waiting for you to take you through TSA, and then they take you straight to your gate. So make sure you get that. Also, when you're cruising, make sure that you have you contact the cruise line so you can have assistance from when you go to the port all the way until you get to the ship, because wheelchairs will meet you from there. Or so you got to make sure that stuff is in order. If you don't do it ahead of time, you're going to be screwed. Journals, colorful and beautiful nails. Oh, thank you. These were the, you know, I don't usually do all this, but my theme for this cruise was green. So everything matched the green, my swimming suits, my cover-ups and everything. So this, and the reason why I do theme colors now is because it's easier when packing. You pack less stuff because you don't need shoes to go with every color. You don't need pocketbooks to go with. If you got a theme, I had 2 pocketbooks. I had 4 pair of shoes. Like everything matched the theme. I had the cover up. I had like everything matched my theme. So this time when I go with Mama, it's going to be pink and orange. That's the theme. Because those are the clothes that I took out of my suitcase when I realized, you know what, why does I don't keep everything in the same color family. And let me tell you something, this green really worked because it brought in the money. It brought in the money, okay? Let me see here. Great advice. You need to make it ahead of time. Yes. Christmas is my theme. And if I see, I have 3 pairs of shoes I'm bringing. Hey, T-Town in the building. What's up, T-Town? I saw you were in, where were you at, T-Town? You were somewhere really, really nice. I forget where you were, but you were somewhere nice. And I was loving the vibe. So, good job. Good job. But anywho, yeah. So I had to plan all that for Mama. And you know what I realized, y'all? Cancun, the bomb. So, Southwest Airlines. If you go with Southwest, you get 2 free bags, y'all. Peggy! What's up, Peggy? You get 2 free bags. So remember that, y'all. If you go with Southwest, you get 2 free bags. And you get preferred seating. Brenda D, yo, y'all coming up. Drop them links, Adriana. My people coming. My people coming. My people coming. Y'all coming up in here with the thunder and the lightning. I love y'all. So let me tell y'all though, the service on the boat was bad this time. I couldn't go live. And y'all know I usually go live and everything. I couldn't go live. But I must say that the boat is huge. That boat is big. It is very, very, very big. And there's so much to do on there. So I tried to make videos and correlate them together and try to make some stuff for y'all for y'all to, get the drift of how it was. But if you've never been on a cruise, I advise you to go on a cruise. It's amazing. I had a great time. Was it hot as hell? Yes, it was hot. But it was worth it. It was so worth it. The horseback riding, oh my God, horseback riding on the beach. Like, that was on my check off list. I know a lot of people like, oh, I did that before. Listen, I had never done it. It was so peaceful. It was well worth it. When I came home, it made me work harder. It made me, like, it just motivated me to go harder than I've ever went. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just let me know that I am headed in the right direction. It's a song by India Ivory. Y'all should check out. Headed in the right direction. And she talks about I can see the light of day. Um, it's amazing. Like, it really was amazing. And when I came home, it's so funny because I had an email in my work inbox about a program, and it's called a senior leadership program that my job is offering. And they sent me the email because they said I qualify. The program is a 2-year program. It's for management within the company that are excelling. And evidently I'm excelling. And I'm so happy to God that I'm doing it, y'all. And it's a 2-year program. They accredit you in this program, and you're able to apply for director and regional director positions all over the organization. So, and I don't know if some of y'all saw my write-up. Everybody didn't see it because I didn't send it to everybody. But the people that I did send it to, I'm happy, and I'm so thankful for all the encouraging words and everything that y'all sent me after y'all read it. And I'm just really proud of myself, y'all. Like, I'm in a place right now that the smallest things make me happy. I realized before, like, when my kids became of age, I did not know what to do with myself, to the point where it was like I went from being a full-time mom at the age of 20 to 40 years old, not knowing what the heck to do with myself. And then I jumped into the YouTube thing because my son encouraged me to do it, and I was playing slots at the time. And then it got to the point where I was playing slots too much. You know what I mean? And then it was like I was going further away from my purpose. And I was going further away from the areas that I had grown in. And when I really took a break and sat down and I just started to pray about it, and I was like, I don't feel good. You ever get to the point where you fed them, you just like, I don't feel good. And I'm not talking about I don't feel good health-wise. I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good about decisions. Like, I just didn't feel good. And it was like I had money, but then I didn't have money. And I had to really sit back and evaluate, like, am I being a good steward over everything God's done for me? Because I did not see myself the way God saw me. And I had to realize, like, stay humble, but also realize you that girl. You heard what I said. Sometimes you got to stay humble, but then you also got to realize you that girl. You that man. You that woman. God had to remind me, like, you know how many people would have loved to buy a house at the age of 23? That's rare. You know what I'm saying? It was like once I stepped back into the light, and then I stepped away from people, places, and things. And I ain't hating on nobody, do you? But you really know who's for you when you step into your purpose. My Redeemer lives. I know that's right. Hello, and thank you for coming in. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But when you, like, really step into your purpose and you start to really live in the light, and you realize, like, wow, don't look at it as a waste of time, because I built some very, very good relationships. I also learned from relationships as well. And I've learned how to follow what made me feel good, but what was right. And when I went to church last Sunday, my pastor said, just because it's trending doesn't mean it's right. And I was like, wow. I get it. Exactly, T-Town. Because it wasn't fulfilling me. You know what I'm saying, T-Town? Like, and that's the thing people don't understand. I didn't say I wasn't going to play them for myself. I didn't say I wasn't going to do X, Y, Z. But it wasn't fulfilling my purpose. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't fulfilling my purpose. See you, Erica. Rest my soul for work tonight. Girl, get your rest because you do need your soul to be rest. Because you don't need to go up in there restless. Because you might do something crazy. I love you, Erica. We'll talk later. Send me a DM. So I was just like, this is not doing it. And I had put up a post yesterday. I was like, yo, I remember I was in it for a good time for a long time. But when you realize what you should be doing, the good times will definitely roll on. And the good time people will roll on too. And when you start standing for something, like really standing for something, those people don't be around no more. They don't be around no more. You know. And I'm not even gonna lie. I don't blame nobody or nothing. I lost sight. For real. I lost sight like a mug. Like I was wilding. I was wilding. But that's because, you know, I had a rough upbringing too. Not because my mom didn't do the best she could, but I had to grow up fast. I had to grow up fast. And then the area that I grew up in, I grew up in the hood. So I experienced the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to rumble and tumble, but I also know how to be professional and educate. And I'm educated. The beaver came out. I can't believe he came out. I've never got to see him before. He came out the hole. He's the one that put the big hole in my lawn. But anyway, oh man, I wish I could show him to y'all. He's humongous. No, he's a groundhog, not a beaver, a groundhog. But anyway, I got sidetracked, y'all. Because that's my first time seeing him in years. And he's been digging up holes in my yard forever. Let me see if I can show y'all him. This man is huge. Look, where he at? Oh my God, come on, focus. Oh, y'all can't see him. Oh no. Where is he? Darn. Y'all can't see him. I done made it too big. Where he go? Oh man. But he's ginormous. There he go. There he go. Look. Can y'all see through my screen? There he go right there. He right there. Look at him. See how big he is? He's huge. I was wondering what in the world is digging up them holes in my yard. Look at him. Look at him. He's ginormous. Look how big his butt is. Look at him. And see, I got a lot of pine cones because that's a pine tree. And look. He's getting the pine. Oh, he's going in the hole. That's the hole. I don't know. Darn, y'all can't see it. It ain't clear enough. He's going in the hole. He went right in that hole. That bugger, I've been trying to get rid of him, but I don't want to kill him because that ain't right. So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, you know, I wasn't doing my thing, y'all. I wasn't. So I had my upbringing, you know, it was rough. So I know the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? I know how to rumble and tumble with the best of them. Because I was a fighter growing up. I was a fighter. I was rough. I was tough. But I also grew up in the church. And I had good role models too. So I knew better. And as I got older, I started to do better. And when I had my kids, y'all, that's when I really stepped my game up. And I became a full-time, full-blown, on fire for my children. And that's why when my children became of age, it was like my brain went back to where I started when I was 20. Does that make sense to y'all? You know, so it says all for love and love for all. That's what my shirt says. So I'm just in a good place. Like I get on here because I want y'all to be in a good place. I don't get on here for the numbers. I get on here for the substance. I get on here for the quality and not the quantity. Would I love to make more money? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit on here and lie and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to sit on here and fraud. Have I done stuff I shouldn't have done? We all have. But I'm telling y'all, it's not super easy doing what I'm going this path that I'm going. But I just want y'all to know that it's possible. When you learn how to block out the noise, when you learn how to filter through the people that are good for you and not and that are not good for you. When you learn how to see the good and everything. Like, don't sit and just look at the cup. Hey, Uncle James, look at the cup half full. Look at it. No, don't look at it half empty. Look at it half full. You see what I'm saying? Because I take joy in the smaller stuff. I came home, it was roses on my table. You know what I mean? I went and bought myself a big house plant. I know some people like, a house plant, that's not that deep. For me, I always thought I couldn't really keep house plants. But when I kept those two alive, that's on the windowsill that y'all been looking at for years when I cook, and I was like, oh my God, okay, now I'm gonna go bigger. I got me a tall snake plant, and I put it in the living room, and I did a little short about it, because somebody was telling me that snake plants help clean the air and take the toxins out the air and purifies the air and all that. And of course, y'all know I got allergies and stuff. So for me, I just took so much joy in that. And then I dug up the summer flowers, and I got the fall colors put in, and I got pumpkins put out in front of the house, and I went and bought the deck cleaner and the stuff to stain the deck. I'm taking joy in that stuff. And I'm still couponing. I'm still, hustling. I'm still like, y'all, I want y'all to feel good. That's all I can say. Like, I can say to, like, my people, like Peggy, Treatin, Erica, like Jazzy, listen, all of y'all, I'm gonna go back, T-Town, like FIFO. Like, I want y'all to feel good, y'all. I know it's possible. I know we don't want to be uncomfortable sometimes because, when we have to change and we have to get rid of certain things in our life and certain people in our life, it can be very uncomfortable. But let me tell you something, it's worth it. It's worth it. And listen, I have been in a place where I'm all about preparation. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I like the direction God is taking me. And I've been in preparation. Like, I've got to the point where I knew, okay, it's time to have a will. Y'all, make a will. Power of attorneys. Get yourself power of attorney. Make sure you got the right insurances for yourself, for your family, for your property. Keep cash on you. You never, hey, Kenneth Sands, thank you for coming in, sweetheart. You never know what you may need cash for. Start to save cash. Take it out the bank. You can pay your bills and stuff, but take some cash out the bank and start putting some money aside. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important. I'm big on, I don't know about if y'all know this about me, but I am a Christian that responsibly carries. I'm going to put it that way. And it's frowned upon sometimes in my faith, but I truly believe that if you do things responsibly, God is pleased with it. And I'm very responsible. I'm about get a generator for your house. I don't know why God is, he's just telling me it's the season of preparation and experience. Put all the stuff in, and you listen, gather up all the goods. It's like in the Bible, he said, gather everything in the storehouse. It's like he's telling me to gather everything in the storehouse and get ready for what's to come. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Mama Terry? What's up, Earl Sanders? It's like I'm preparing. I don't know exactly what I'm preparing for, but I notice that everything that happens in my life right now, I have peace. You know what I'm saying? And it's like God is, I'm being prepped and pruned, and I'm prepared for where I'm going. I'm at the point now, I don't need to know exactly the plan that's set for me, but I'm prepared. Like when I came home, I had everything in place to apply for the schooling and for that program. At first, doubt sets in, your flesh starts, anxiety sets in. And I talked to my sister, and I talked to Ange. Ange is my best friend. Everybody knows that. We may disagree sometimes, but it's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And I go and I talk to her about stuff, and she talks to me about stuff that we don't talk to other people about at all, because that's what best friendship is about. And she encouraged me, and she was like, I told you this is not the stop for you. This is just the beginning. And I was like, wow. And then I talked to my sister is 10 years older than me, y'all. I don't talk about her a lot, but because of this season I'm going in, I'm starting to notice that me and my sister are talking more. And my sister is very educated, but she's not as, I'm gonna be honest, she's not as I'm not gonna say street smart, but she comes to me for stuff that she's not good at, and I go to stuff to her that I may question. And she was like, soon as I'm talking to her, before I can finish the sentence, she said, apply. She said that didn't come to your email for no reason. My sister has a master's in psychology. She's the director over the University of Penn uh, detox, drug and rehab detox department. And I never, really talk about it. Because we have a family dynamic when it comes to mom, where if I talk about it too much, people will be like, well, where's she at? Why is she not helping your mom? Listen, I realize God has us in the position where he has us for right now for a reason. And if I'm able to do what I need to do, I'm going to do what I need to do and mind my business. Because see, what happens is we get too involved in stuff that's none of our business. And I'm learning right now that my mom and her, they have their own relationship. Me and her, we have our own relationship. And I have my own relationship with mine. So I stay in my lane. And this is what God has for me to do. And when I say I got peace, peace that passes all understanding. Like that barbecue I had, I was so second guessing that barbecue. I had talked to y'all about it because I was like, it's too much weight on me. Do you know when she finally came, she bought T-bone steak, she bought prime rib, she bought all kinds of stuff. The whole family came together and we had a good time. And I'm glad that I did not let my anxiety distract me from the plan. I kept going. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm preparing. I'm preparing. I don't know exactly what the preparation is for, but let me tell y'all something. I am ready. I've been growing. I've been learning. I accept accountability. Do you know one of the biggest things we all struggle with as human beings is accepting accountability for our own actions and our own doings? Once you start to accept accountability for your crap, I'm telling you, you will go so far and you will have so much peace. I was with my cousin, and the one thing I kept saying to myself is she would grow so much if she would just start to accept accountability, And I'm that type of person where if I can't be honest and real with you, I can't be friends with you. I'm sorry. If we can't have tough conversations, I can't do it. I just can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to plug in my phone because I don't want it to die on y'all. And I'm having a good time talking to you guys. Matter of fact, I'm going to sit you right over here. I'm going to sit you over this way because I got you guys. I'm going to sit you over here, guys, because I got you on the charger. But I'm trying to figure out how to do this with the charger still being able. I'm healing. You know what? And healing is very, very important. Like, we're all healing from something, some type of trauma, some type of adversity, something. Things are happening to all of us at a different rate and a different speed. But we have to realize, like, we have to keep going. And that's what hey, Walt Money. And that's what I said to myself. Like, I have to keep going. And I'm okay. Like, even when I went to work yesterday, I walked into a crazy situation. We were short staffed. We didn't have the proper equipment we were supposed to have. And my staff looked at me. God already knows what we need and accept accountability for, but want us to go before him and others to own up to it. That is correct, Mama Terry. That is correct. And also, you know what else? This is a big one for some people. And I do it, and some people don't understand why I do it. If you offend a person, go make it right. I don't care if they offended you. If you offend a person, apologize and let them know that, if they weren't your intentions, make it right. Because you're only accountable for your actions. When you go and you leave here, nobody's going to be like, God's not going to be like, well, they did say that to you, so I understand why you said it. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You are accountable for your own actions. You know what I mean? And that's one thing about me. I am very transparent. I'm not going to say I don't care what people think, but I know that you can try to judge me all you want, but you don't have a heaven to kick me out of or a hell to put me in. So you can think what you want, but I'm going to live in my truth. Even if my truth is wrong at the moment, I'm going to live in it, and I'm going to try to make it right in front of you. And you can cast whatever you want to cast. But I'm going to live my truth, and I'm going to live my life. And I'm going to show you guys the hard times, the tough times. But I'm going to show you the good times and the times that I've overcome. And I've overcome a lot. And I'm very busy. But you know one thing? All busyness is not productiveness. Like some people, and I was telling my mom and my kids this. It's a difference in busy work and productive work. You could be busy doing absolutely nothing. That and it produces nothing. Or you could be busy doing what you are supposed to be doing and it be fruitful and you'll see the fruits of your labor. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying my best not to be frivolous with my time because time is of the essence. People are dying around us morning, noon, and night. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. Have experiences. Invest your money in experiences that last a lifetime. I stopped buying, like I was big one time. I'm a budgeter. We all know this. I'm big on sales and all that kind of stuff. But I have not, and I was telling my bestie this, I have not bought a designer bag. I have not bought a lot of stuff that was astronomical. Now, one thing I do indulge with in, and we all need to have something that we spend our money on for us. I like perfume. I don't care what nobody say. If I got to put it on my skin, I want to smell good and I want to feel like, ooh. But all them designer bags and expensive shoes and all that, when I have those desires and I see that I may have the money to do it, I go get the money and I put it up in my safe. That's what I do. I put it in a place where I know it'll be more beneficial for me. I'll put it into a trip. I'll put it into a weekend getaway. I'll put it into something like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I really, really, really honestly, like wholeheartedly, I want my time here, the time that I have left here. And one thing we have to realize, we have more, if you're older, you got more time behind you than you do in front of you. There's always a way we can respond with respect. Sometimes it takes time and thought. Not easy for some. Exactly. But when you live in your freedom and in your truth, it becomes easy. It becomes easy. And a lot of times we don't, because we don't want to be embarrassed. We don't want to be looked down upon. We got low self-esteem. We don't want people judging us. Don't you know everybody got something going on? Don't be worried about where you live at. You got somewhere to live. Don't be worried about the clothes that you wear. You got some clothes in your bag. Don't be worried about where you work at. You got a job. Don't be worried about if you don't have a car or whatever. You want a bus, you got a bus pass. Like, we have to start respecting people's triumphs. And we have to start respecting people's growth process. We're not all growing and we're not all succeeding on the same level, at the same pace, at the same time. We're just not. And we're not supposed to. What's up, Aunt Tracy? We're not supposed to. Like I said, I want to get on here so much more. And I was doing the series, Monday through Friday, Motivation Monday, Toot My Horn Tuesday, Won't He Do It Wednesday. I had all the days. But sometimes I can't get on here because God got me doing multiple things, and I'm prioritizing. But I'm also prioritizing myself, because at one time I was ignoring, not totally ignoring my health, but ignoring it to the point where I wouldn't go to certain appointments that I know I need to go to. I wouldn't buy at the supermarket the things that I know I need to buy because I would look at the price and think it's too expensive. But then I said to myself, you have a problem with paying for fruits and vegetables. Because you can go to the market now and spend $200 on fruits and vegetables to fill up your refrigerator and they look colorful. But you can throw 20s and 50s and 100s in a slot machine. Why can't you throw healthy things down your throat for you to live longer? But you could throw your hard-earned money in a machine that you may get something out of, you may not. And it's causing you more stress and more heartache. No. Just like some people that, people may have alcohol addiction. You won't go buy what's necessary to heal your body, but you will go buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of liquor. We have to think about those things. And listen, I'm not afraid to say I what waste the money all over the place. But you have to do what's best. Think about it. Invest in things that will last. That will last. That you will see. Okay? That you will see the growth. That you will see yourself prosper from. Invest in those things. Don't invest in frivolous things that will shorten your life, make you miserable, cause you harm in the long run. Honestly, those things I'm trying to tell you, it's no good. You can have so much peace. I'm telling y'all, I could look out my window and just thank God. And I can start crying. I don't know why. Um, I'm emotional at this stage of my life. Like, I've always been emotional with certain things, because I'll get on here and cry in a minute. But I can look outside and look at these trees blowing and know that the colors are changing for fall. And I just get overwhelmed with joy. I could look at my emails and the fact that I am a part of something. My job, I'm a part of a great movement. I don't have a small job. And some of you know now, I work for a global organization. I'm saving lives on a regular basis all over the world. God qualified me. God gave it to me. Increase comes from above. When I decided to change my mind and change my ways of thinking and change the way I reacted to people, places, and things, He bestowed upon me things the world would say I didn't qualify for. Okay, the goodness of our God will reduce us to tears when we least expect it. My favorite time to spend with Him. Absolutely, Mama Terry. Absolutely. What's up, Lynn? I don't know if I said hey, Lynn, but hey. Um, and that's why I'm working, but I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, I don't have time. I'm so busy. But then I remember some of y'all, because some of you text me, some of you send me messages, some of you send me like your Sunday services or memes or different things. And I'm like, you know what? They're looking for me and I'm looking for them. They need me and I need them. And it's so important for us to stay in touch. It is so important. Like, I don't know what it is, that word just dropped in my heart. Like, we gotta stay in touch, y'all. We gotta stay in touch. The hustle and bustle and the busyness of the world will keep you from staying in touch. We gotta stay in touch. And we gotta stay in touch with those people and those places that will keep us and give us joy. You see what I'm saying? Have to go enjoy the rest of enjoy your day, Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. I love you for it. We have to stay in touch. We have to. Because let me tell you something. And to people that have a YouTube channel, I want to encourage you. I know some people out here struggle when they feel like they don't have a lot of people watching, or they feel like they don't have the interaction, or they're not getting the memberships, or they're not getting the super chats. Let me tell you something about YouTube. I had that, but I had nothing. I'm gonna say it again. I had that, but I had nothing. What I have now supersedes what I had before. Because now I get to talk to people that are like-minded. I get to talk to people that are uplifted by my transparency, by my struggle, by my story, by my testimony. I get people that are not afraid to accept accountability. Um, You know who's really for you and who's not. I have people now that are okay with me being me, regardless of if we disagree or not. I will never accept foolishness. I don't agree with it. I don't. I used to be the snapback queen. I don't want to tear nobody down. Even if I think you might deserve it, I'm not going to tear you down. I'm not going to bite your back out. I'm not going to do you dirty. I'm not going to do any of that. If I feel myself slipping into it, I catch myself sometimes. You know what I mean? But I know that's a part of growth. Because one thing you got to remember, God don't really take stuff away. And we have that idea that he's going to take it away. He gives you the strength to live with it. He gives you the strength and the wisdom to operate within it. He gives you the strength and the wisdom to fight against the temptation. Some people are looking for him to come and just take it away. I'm going to tell you something. Those behaviors are always there. And people, places, and things can trigger them at any time. But it's the strength and the wisdom and the guidance and the wherewithal to say, Lord, help me. He will always provide you with a way of escape, meaning you can hang up the phone. You cannot accept the invitation. You could turn and walk the other way. You can don't answer your door or your phone. He will always provide you a way of escape from doing those things that are not good for you. Hey, Patricia, what's going on? He will help you. I'm trying to tell you, he helps me all the time. He helps me greatly. Greatly. And I'm not perfect. Nobody can ever say, needs to say, she did. No, I don't. I don't get out of character for someone else's hatred. It definitely takes time to learn the skill, like you said. Hey, water bottles, how are you, sweetie? Thank you for coming in. But let me tell you, I had all of that. Let me tell you something. People that know me, like Jazzy J knows, T-Town knows. I was the highlight, okay? I was the funny one. I was the one that brought the energy, the big channel energy. Where you think that come from? I bring it. And those things are still there. Don't get it twisted. But I choose the latter. Come on, y'all. Let me tell you my testimony. I choose to be better. I choose to be better for myself, not for the benefit of other people. Because people will leave you. They will put you down. They will discard you like a piece of trash if you decide to have your own mind about things. And that goes for friends, family, and foes. But you have to be strong enough to stand alone. Let me tell you something. When you decide that you can stand on alone and you don't have to be a part of a group, I'm talking to somebody and I'm talking to myself. When you decide that you do not exist because a group of people exist in your life, when you decide that you are enough, when you decide that you operating in your destiny is enough, when you decide you are allowed to have your own mind. You still miss them cookies? I don't miss them. When you decide, okay, that you can operate in your own mind, in your own way of thinking, in your own decisions, you do not need to be a part of a group. No. But you keep in touch with those that are like-minded. You keep in touch with those that you can share fruitful interactions. You keep in touch with those that water you and you water them. You keep in touch. You commune with those people that are either headed in the same direction or already where you're trying to be. Don't get stuck in the herd. We are not cattle. Stop operating like sheep. Let me tell you something about sheep. Sheep are dumb. Sheep only travel together and they stick together. They are dumb, okay? That's why they need a shepherd. People need to understand who the great shepherd is. Stop letting people down here be your shepherd, because you're just a sheep in the wilderness once that happens. And you're going to go wherever they tell you to go. You're going to do whatever they tell you to do. You're going to say whatever they tell you to say. And you're going to agree with whatever they put out there to agree with. Do you understand? You're going to agree with it. Even though in your inner being, you know it's not right. But you don't want to be cast away. Because you don't know how to operate like a lion. You don't know how to operate unless you're in a herd of dummies. You got to get on the good foot. You got to get on the right side of the street. You got to ask God to enlighten you, inspire you, and encourage you on what it is that you need to do for you. Because once you get to that place, then you will be able to help people. You're not helping nobody if you can't help yourself first. You can't. You can't help nobody because you're miserable. You're sad all the time. You can't get your thoughts together. You can't articulate yourself properly. You don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know your tail from your head. You see what I'm saying? You saying yeah to whatever people say and not even understanding the magnitude to what they're saying or who they're saying it about. People are out here playing with fire and they think it's funny. You ever see a person laugh at something that's morbid and out of control and you're trying to figure out where is the joke in that? Those are the people you need to stay away from. And then the people that say it and the other people that laugh with them, definitely stay away from them. Okay? Definitely. Do not be around people that do not want to point out the elephant in the room. I refuse to be in a room with an elephant sitting over there pooping in the corner. And all of us are in here acting like we don't smell it. Everybody's scared to say it. Nobody wants to talk about it. That's what's happening with P. Diddy right now. Nobody wanted to talk about all the foolishness he was doing and how he was doing it. Because they didn't want to be outcasted. They didn't want to be targeted. Because they felt like he had power that he really didn't have. Everybody's time is going to come. You either going to get it right or you going to die in your mess. That man is on suicide watch right now. Okay? Everybody's time is going to come. God gives us all a chance. He gives us a way of escape. Diddy had chances to get it right. He chose not to because he was full of himself. Never be around people that are so full of themselves they see nothing wrong with their actions. Because we've all been given a chance to get it right. We've all been given a chance. If you take the chance, then great. But one thing he has learned today is money. God don't care about it. Because he said vengeance is his. And in due time, you going to reap what you sow. So them 1,000 bottles of baby oil, he going to need them. Not the way he thought he was going to need them. God has given us all a way of escape. Do you know he said he shines on the just and the unjust? Yeah, some people don't. And that's the thing sometimes with Christians. My Christian brothers and sisters, I try to, I just pray for them because they have to remember too that God is looking out for the saint and the sinner. He really is. He didn't say that the sinner was going to heaven, but he blesses us all. He's taking care of us all in his own way that he sees fit. And it's not for us to dictate or judge. It's not. But vengeance is God. And in his time and in his season, people will pay for the actions and the things they have done to other people. That's why I said if you have offended somebody or done somebody wrong on purpose and you know you had ill intent, go and make it right while you have the chance. He gives us chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. If you decide to just knock all the chances away, eventually the chance gonna be over. And you done took a chance, and now look at him. Look at him. Evil will never win. I'm sorry. I don't care what people think. Evil will never win. I don't care how it look, y'all, on the face of this earth. I'm telling you, evil will never win. Don't let your eyes deceive you and make you think, oh my God, no. Evil will never win. Everybody has a timer and it's ticking. It's ticking. And one thing you need to realize, hell doesn't just happen when you leave here. Oh, that man is about to experience some hell. Because he thought that $50 million and him dictating, he's still trying to dictate. He's still trying to dictate. I give you 50 million. You could put a bracelet on my ankle, and I only go to Los Angeles and this day. You still trying to dictate the way you dictated to those women and those men on what you wanted them to do and how you wanted them to do it. And then you put them under an influence and you scared them and you used scare tactics and you held people by gunpoint. You did all this stuff and you dictated. Baby, them dictating days is over. Now you are under the hand of the dictator. God be with you. For real. Our gifts, for real. Every sentence you've said is hitting exactly. Oh, I'm so glad water bottles. I'm glad. You know. And that's like for me, I don't want to be uncomfortable because it's not necessary. I had to get it right. Do you know how long it took for me to go back to church? I had so much church hurt. And anybody that's Christian and grew up in church, you know about church hurt. Church hurt is something that you cannot describe. You just have to experience it. My pastor died. And thank you. And church hurt is real. I'm finally back. And I go on Sunday at a certain time. I sit in the back pew. And I'm not the center of attention because I'm a visitor. I did not join the church yet because I don't feel led to do that yet. I sit in the back pew. I enjoy the sermon. I follow the word. I take my notes. And then I go home and I apply it. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel required to do X, Y, and Z. I feel like I'm where I need to be. And when God tells me to move this way and that way, that's the way I'm going to move. That's the way I'm going to do it. My daughter comes home from work at 7 in the morning. She takes a 2-hour nap just so she can get up for church on time. She refuses to miss a service. Then on Wednesdays, if she works a double, on her break, she goes to Bible study and then goes back to work. Get your house in order, y'all. Because once the head starts to operate in the way it's supposed to operate, everything around you has to line up. It has to line up. Okay? Why am I frozen? Hey, y'all, I'm back. I had to go out and come back in. But yes, everything has to line up in accordance. Everything. That's why as parents and as elders, we have to be careful what we do. Because everything around you will line up. If you are the head of something, if you the head of your house, you the head of a church, you a leader at your job, you a leader of a youth program, you a father, a mother, depending on how you operate and how you move, everything has to line up. Everything. And let me tell you something. When you do it with a heart for God, It won't be hard. Mama Nista gets up and she's waiting on the couch right here. If I take her home, she's calling me, are you going to pick me up for church? Yes, Mama Nista. She's ready to go to church. Y'all know she love the casino. But on Sundays, and then she come home and she call her girlfriends and say, church was good today. Let me tell you what the word was. And then, da 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 da. It's a good feeling to be set free. It's a good feeling. And because I'm in this place, I'm able to deal with my sickness better. I'm able to deal with the struggles and anxiety better. I'm able to communicate better. I'm able to set boundaries and stick to them. That's another thing. I don't play about boundaries no more. I got boundaries. I got boundaries at work. I got boundaries at home. I got boundaries outside. I have boundaries. Serious boundaries with everybody. I'm only going to do something if I feel like I'm up to it and it's not going to take the wind out of me. And I'm only going to do something if I feel like, okay, God won't be mad at me if I do this, or, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I have discernment. And it's something about operating in discernment. And if people don't know what discernment means, look it up. Discernment, that's powerful. And then if you put discernment with wisdom, oh, you cooking now. You cooking. You cooking with hot grease. You cooking with boiling water. You put wisdom with discernment, you making moves. I'm telling you, you making moves. I used to be so cloudy. Sometimes I couldn't think straight. I was out of breath. Do you know on a cruise ship? Look, I got so much to tell y'all. I love y'all. I walked the steps the whole time. When we got on the boat, my cousin like, yeah, I got a routine. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do this, that, and the third. And I thought to myself, I am not setting myself up for failure. Because what I'll do is I'll sit and I'll have all that in my mind. And I'll be having all those plans. And I get so overwhelmed by all the plans and all those ideas that I won't get up and do nothing. So what I did was I said, well, I hope you do good with that. I'm just going to walk the stairs. That boat has 17 floors. On each floor, when you come down, it had a quote on the wall. It had like quotes from Maya Angelou. It had quotes from all different types of famous people. It had quotes from Elvis. It had a quote from Michael Jackson. Then it had a quote from Oprah Winfrey. Then it had a quote. It just had all these different positive quotes. So what I decided to do was to use the steps. And that was my exercise. And because of that exercise and using the stairs, my digestive system was regular. And I would tell her, it's only 2 floors down. I'm going to meet you downstairs. I'm not waiting at the elevator for 5-10 minutes. This is more productive to me. It works for me mentally than me thinking about, I got to put these clothes on, put on these sneakers, go to the gym, sit there, look at a timer, how long I'm on the treadmill. That's too much for me. You have to be self-aware and you have to know yourself. And if you really begin and learn yourself, not what people are doing online, not what you see on TikTok, not what you see on Instagram, figure out what works for you. And when you figure out what works for you and you figure out what's good for you, you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to do it. I was just going up and down the steps, reading the quotes, up the steps, down the steps. One time I came from the 17 all the way down. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Then I went up. I couldn't believe it. But that's because I didn't put too much thought into it. I thought about the destination. I didn't think about what it took to get there. I just thought about, I got to get to the Lido deck because I'm hungry. If I thought about, oh my God, how many floors up to the Lido deck? This is going to take me, oh my goodness. I didn't think about that. I just thought about, I got to get to the Lido deck by this time because I want to get me a burger from Guy's Burger Joint. Or I got to get up to what's the name because the movie starts at 4, So my cousin kept saying, you keep leaving me. I told her, I don't mean no harm. But at this point in my life, I can't wait for nobody. Come on, y'all. That's a word. I told her, I said, I don't mean no harm, cousin. Please don't take it personal. But at this point in my life, I can't wait for nobody. You can't afford to wait for people. You can't afford to be in a herd. Because remember, being in a herd, you got to wait for everybody to come together before you make a move. You need to go ahead and take that trip. If you've been wanting to take a trip and you keep talking about you ain't got nobody to go with, you got yourself. What happened to you? You're not enough? Go take that trip. If you've been wanting to go to this restaurant and you ain't go because you think you ain't got nobody to go with and you don't want to sit in the, what's wrong with you? You enough? Go to that restaurant. If you've been wanting to do this and do that and you keep thinking that you need somebody to go do it, what's wrong with you? Go ahead. Do what you need to do. You are enough company for you. You are enough for you. They have table for one everywhere. And while you're there, talk to God. Meditate, sing some songs, watch something on your phone. Learn how to enjoy your own company. All right? So I'm going to get back to work. I've been on here 61 minutes. It's so crazy. Hey, Sherry, what's up, boo? So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get back to work. But I love y'all. It felt so good talking to y'all. I'm so glad I turned this phone on. And I'm so glad that I got up, I showered, and I had y'all on my mind. I had God on my mind. And listen, don't give up on me. I'm not giving up on y'all. I love y'all. I really do. Thank you. Bye. Bye, y'all.